Okay, so Office Portal. Then if you click on it, the first link is going to ask you to log in. Mine's already logged in, but you just sign in with your Merrymeet account. So let me just sign out and show you. So if you type in and then hit Class Notebook, yep, well done. So you should look at something like this. Can you see this page when you go in? Yeah, so if you click sign in, sign in, and then it will ask you for your Merrymeet email and your Merrymeet password, which will be the current email and password. Click on that, you'll be presented with all of your Microsoft apps, the online versions. Class Notebook is this one on the right here. So if you click on Class Notebook, it takes you to a kind of setup wizard. So it's Class Notebook there. Right. Once you're on that, you go to Create Class Notebook. So this is going to put you through like a wizard, step by step, to make a notebook for your classes. Okay, so each class would have their own notebook. So if you've got duplicate classes, you'd probably have one notebook for the two of them, I guess. But yeah, basically each class, each set of content, you'd need your own notebook. So let's just call this Chemistry 1, or whatever you want to call it, and hit Next. Then it takes you through the basic layout. So the one thing that makes Class Notebook special, as opposed to a normal OneNote, is you've got collaboration space where teachers and students can both edit. So great for group activities on the computer. Content library, that's just for you to add material, and you can then import it into their own class notes as well. So you can kind of push it in like a handout, a digital handout, if you know what I mean. So content library, that's where you populate yourself, and then student notebooks, that's just for them and for you to edit if you want to mark their work. So those are the three areas. You hit Next, and this is where you have to add teachers. So if you are a team, you can add your teammates. So I'm going to add Elsie, the other chem teacher. Just type in Elsie's name. It finds her on the list, and you just click, and she's there.
If there aren't any others,
you just hit Next. You don't need to add any other teachers. Yep. And so you hit Next. Now it's asking for student names. So this is when I set up the notebook we're using before. That's where I added you guys. So you're just going to add some students' names.
Me.
Okay. Anne-Marie. So just hit your name there. Vincenzo. He likes chemistry, doesn't he? Alright, anyway, so you add some names. He was actually going to be in this session, I think. Right, so now it asks you for some customizable parts for their space. So this is their exercise book, basically. So at the moment, this is what Microsoft thinks that we want. Okay, so you've got handouts, class notes, homework, and quizzes. I think, personally, that's fine, really. You might want like a kind of exercises as well. And once you're good with your tabs that they're going to get, you're going to press Next again, and now it's just a preview of what you've made. So assuming you've done everything correctly, the teacher notebook should look like how you want, and the student notebook as well. Yes?
Can you go back and then add students?
Yeah, I'll show you how to do that in a sec. So, yeah. So hit Create, and it does some thinking as it makes the notebook. And after this, okay, so now you can straight away open it up in your OneNote application, OneNote 2016 application. So rather than using it in your browser, you can use it on the actual one that looks like this, okay? But before you do that, download the Class Notebook add-in. So it's like a plugin for OneNote that has some extra buttons for you that are related to the Class Notebook. So just download that. It downloads a little setup file, hit save, and press it, and it wants to install it basically. So just go through the install button. So next, confirm, and you should have a extra tab in your OneNote. So that's how you set up the OneNote class book.